Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. I got something here that's completely off the track from what I'm known for. I love talking about cruise ships and holidays if you guys watch me regularly, but I wanted to show you this little piece of memorabilia right here. My wife presented me this gift a couple of years ago for Christmas, knowing that it would bring back a lot of memories of my childhood. And I'm 62 now, and there are a lot of us out there, probably anywhere from 60 to 70 or older, who remember this. This is a box, first of all, in unbelievably good condition, which is also stunning because this box is almost 60 years old, and it contains one of the most sought-after items a 7-year-old kid could have ever wanted back in 1962 or 63. And I just had to film the box first. I had to show you the outside of this box, because after you rip off all of the Christmas wrapping paper, you come up, you see this box sitting in front of you, and you open the flap, and you get to pull out what's inside this thing. And I gotta tell you, you really can't forget it. I can imagine there are 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, 12-year-old kids out there from, who were born in 1950, 55. When they got this, they couldn't believe it. I had to also film the top flap of this box. Do you see that address there? The top address is where it's from, Montreal, Canada, but where it's going to is Prince George, British Columbia, to a Woolworths store. This went to a Woolworths store and then was subsequently sold inside the store to a parent for a child. And what is it? It is this. It is the NHL Hockey Night in Canada hockey game from 1962. Look at this. And I got to tell you, this isn't the complete game. This is only the nuts and bolts of the game itself. There were other add-ons to this that are, I think, available through collectors, but oh, will you pay dearly. This here, however, is a fully functional, completely working hockey game with the two storied franchises on the ice for any Canadian boy who would want this. The Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The hockey puck is in the middle. It's right in the middle there, ready to go. We got the goalies and we've got the players, and I'm just love the side. I just love the side of this thing. How they, the artist painted in this illustration of a game with the crowd there on the side wearing suits and ties to a hockey game. Women were dressed in finery. You didn't go to a hockey rink like a schlep like you do now. And I got a bit of a zoom here on these players. I'm just thrilled with this one. My wife handed me this. I couldn't believe it. I just looked at her and said, "Why would you give me this for Christmas?" And she said, "Well, I think you missed this." I have to say, there were a lot of memories of my youth that came flooding back to me. I know we used to play this for hours. You'd have one of your buddies over from, the neighbor, one of the neighbors over, and you'd play this game for hours. And there's wear and tear on it. Yep, it's not in mint condition, but it's in pretty damn good shape, and it works. This game works, but it did have stands. It had a puck dropping unit. It even had goal lights. If you scored a goal, the light would come on. You had to put batteries in this thing, but it doesn't work like that anymore. But here's the other neat thing about this acquisition that my wife made for me. There are instructions. The instructions with the game came with this set. This is almost impossible to find. You can't find stuff like this. This is hard to come across. The actual document that was in the box, the assembly instructions on how to put the game together, not just the players on those little metal posts, but how to put the grandstand together, the puck holder, and the goal thing, and oh my, the puck dropper, there it is. Unbelievable. This is just this is history. This is so cool. And I just got such a kick out of seeing this and looking at it. You can order more parts from the Eagle Toys Limited Company in Rivard Street in Montreal. You just fill in your name and address, and then over here on the side, you just fill in what is it you need. You need some more players. Do you need some more of the nets, or do you need another puck? There's your prices. A puck is a dime. Another spring on the bottom of 5 cents per spring, a little rubber grip, 50 cents. Oh my goodness, you can send this in for more parts. And here is the pièce de résistance. You can win a trip for two to a Stanley Cup final playoff game in 1962-63. You can go to the Stanley Cup final in 1963 for a game. If you don't go, you get $500 in cash from the Eagle Toy Company. My God, $500 in 1963? Do you know how much money that is? That has got to be, oh my God, that's got to be $3,000 today. I mean, it's just unbelievable. The draw is going to be held on March 15th, 1963. Obviously, this entry was never sent in because this entry is in mint condition, never touched, never filled in, and you had a couple of skill testing questions you had to fill in. What team won the Stanley Cup in 61-62? Put your name in there, your address, the city you live, what province or state you were in, your phone number, and oh my gosh, what an entry this is. Here's the other side of it. You send it in to Eagle Toys Limited to Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Place stamp here. Just cut it, fill it in, send it in. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? I hope you enjoyed this little video. This is a walk down memory lane, I'll tell you. Unbelievable. I love it. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.